Before we get started today, I wanted to let you know about a live virtual training that we're hosting this week. Yes, this first week in January 2023. It's called How to Lower Insulin Resistance: 5 Keys to Lower Blood Sugar, Lose Weight, and Keep It Off. In it, you'll learn the one mindset shift that helped our Zivli member Rebecca lose 50 pounds and counting, why you're not seeing results even though you're eating healthy, ways that you may be inadvertently raising your blood sugar, the simple framework to actually change your health habits, and new information about insulin resistance that your doctor probably doesn't even know. If you're watching or listening to this episode live, if you can, pause the episode and register right now while it's top of mind. Just go to zivli.com/training. That's zivli.com/training. You can also send me a direct message on Instagram. I'm at Dr. Morgan Nolte. Just message me the word training and I'll help get you registered today. We'll leave a link to register in the show notes and description for this episode too. We're hosting 2 times for you to attend live. One is Tuesday, January 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time, and the other is Friday, January 6th at 1 p.m. Central Time. You'll see on the registration form there is also the option to get the replay if you're not able to attend live. This training is going to be so good, and we cannot wait to share it with you. It's going to be really valuable, so we hope to see you there. All right, let's jump into this episode. Hey there, I'm Dr. Morgan Nolte, founder of Zivli, and today you'll learn the 6 phrases that will stop your weight loss and cause self-sabotage in 2023. You're also going to learn what to say to yourself instead to avoid that inadvertent weight loss and health self-sabotage. I hope that you and your loved ones had a fabulous holiday season and are enjoying some time off this New Year's Day. Maybe you're cleaning up from a family get together, going on a walk to escape your family. No one does that, right? Or maybe you're at the gym getting off to a good start with your New Year's resolution to exercise more. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I am so glad that you have found this podcast or this YouTube video, and I'm excited to share today's information with you. From personal experience, I know that words create your world. The thoughts that you choose to tell yourself or not tell yourself will create your reality. Very often, when people have a weight loss goal, they only focus on the strategy, like what am I going to eat, or how am I going to exercise, or what's the best plan. There are so many ways and strategies to lose weight. But if your thoughts are not in line with those of long-term weight loss, your efforts will be in vain. So I beg you, if you have a weight loss or health goal you want to reach this year, pay close attention to what I teach in this episode because it could make all the difference in the world for you. And be sure to stay until the very last point because I think it's the most common and sneakiest thought of all of them. If you're someone who struggles with negative self-talk, inconsistency, overwhelm, self-doubt, or fear that you'll never be able to lose the weight or get the help that you want and deserve, this episode is for you. If you're afraid you don't have the mental strength or patience it takes to reach your goals, this episode is for you. The same thoughts that got you here won't get you where you want to go. So let's get right into the 6 things to stop saying to lose weight and get healthy. The first thing is to stop saying, I can't. Whenever you catch yourself saying the words, I can't, you are inadvertently putting yourself in a disempowered situation, and therefore you won't. Henry Ford was right when he said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Maybe you've caught yourself saying, I can't go to the gym today because I don't have time. Or I can't lose weight because my family likes unhealthy food too much. Or I can't lose weight because I'm so overwhelmed with my work and family responsibilities. Or I can't track my food because I'm not tech savvy. Or I can't eat healthy because I don't like to cook. Or I can't do this program because it's too expensive. When you say I can't, all you're doing is justifying your own limitations. You want freedom of health, and freedom from food obsession, but you're still using language that keeps you imprisoned to your own mind. Instead of being a victim to your own thoughts, try choosing different words. So instead of saying, I can't, ask yourself questions because questions will open up new possibilities. Ask yourself, how can I, or how might I, or what can I do? Compare how these two phrases feel. I can't exercise today because I don't have time versus how can I exercise today? I can't shuts off all possibilities. How can I opens up a whole new world of opportunities for you. Yeah, you may not be willing to spend 60 minutes at the gym today, but are you willing to spend 10 minutes walking? Here are some other examples. How can I eat healthy without having to do a ton of cooking? How can I lighten my load at work so that I can have more time and energy to invest in my health? How can I save money or earn more money so that I can afford to do this program or hire this trainer or purchase this healthier food option? Don't you see how this type of language is more effective for problem solving than just using the words I can't? One thing to look out for when you start to ask yourself more questions is that often the first answer that will come to mind is I don't know. And then you're going to be tempted to say, I don't know, therefore I can't. So that leads us to the next phrase to avoid, and that is I don't. The two biggest ones I hear are I don't know how and I don't have. When you say I don't, you shut down possibilities to the answers. So instead of saying I don't know how or I don't have, a really simple tip is to say I don't know yet. I don't have yet. Yet is a very little powerful word. It gives you instant hope that yes, you may not have the answer right now, but the answer is available to you and on its way to you. So do not use this disempowering language of I don't know or I don't have. I can't exercise because I don't know what to do at the gym, or I can't exercise because I don't have the time. I can't eat healthy because I don't know how to do that. I can't lose weight because I don't have the right information or support. So, really watch out for the phrase I don't. I don't know and I don't have specifically. And whenever you catch yourself saying that, add the word yet. I don't know yet. Or how could I find that answer? I don't have the time, the money, the body, the energy yet. The next phrase to stop saying is I should. Should leads to shame. I'm going to say that again. Should leads to shame. When you say that you should do something, you're putting unnecessary stress and pressure on yourself to do so. Then you feel guilty for not doing it. But the only reason you feel guilty or shameful is because you set the expectation that you should do it. So instead of saying should, use the word could. Listen to the difference in each of these phrases and the energy that they make you feel. I should go to the gym today versus I could go to the gym today. And a level up from that is to use the word can. I can go to the gym today. I have the choice to go to the gym today. Another example is I should eat healthier. I could eat healthier. I can eat healthier. I have the choice to eat healthier. You can see as we go along, we're working from disempowering to empowering language. I love the phrase, stop shooting all over yourself and start using the word could or even better can and remind yourself you have a choice. You always have a choice. Choosing to use the word choice will give you more of your personal power back. Then at least you're taking responsibility for your choices, even if they aren't serving your health. I choose not to eat healthy at this meal. I choose this exception. I choose to not exercise today. I choose to stay up late. Take responsibility for your words and take responsibility for your actions. This radical personal responsibility for your thoughts, actions, and results is a critical step in getting healthy. The next phrase to stop saying is, when is this going to work? When you ask yourself, when is this going to work? You're already admitting self-defeat and blaming the quote unquote this, whatever this is. If you want something to work, you have to work it. Instead of saying, when is this going to work? Ask yourself, what do I still need to learn? What do I still need to do? What characteristics or skills do I have yet to develop? How do I need to show up so that this will work? The only reason that you don't have the results that you want is because you have not learned a lesson that is required to get to the next level. So instead of doing this from a defeated standpoint of when is this going to work for me, which leads to impatience and disappointment and all sorts of other negative feeling emotions, ask yourself, what do I need to learn still? How could this be an opportunity to learn and grow? That will set you up for a much more positive outlook and give you a sense of positive expectation and hope for the result because now you're in the driver's seat and taking ownership of your learning and the world that you're working to create. The next word or phrase to stop using to lose more weight is but. I want to go to the gym today, but I'm too busy or too tired. I was doing well tracking my food, but then I got lazy. I was eating healthy, but then I was tempted by the cookies at work. I was being consistent with my exercise, but then I got sick, but then I got off track around the holidays. Whenever you're using the word but, consider that a red flag that you're using an excuse to justify your own limitations. Instead of using the word but, use the word and. So listen to this difference. I want to go to the gym today, but I'm too busy, versus I want to go to the gym today and I'm busy. When you're using the word but, you're excluding options. You're making them mutually exclusive. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you also don't have time to go to the gym. So when you use the word and, that allows your brain the opportunity to problem solve and say, well, how can you do both? Again, we're working to get out of this disempowered, victimized mentality that life is happening to you instead of for you. Any obstacle or challenge you're facing right now regarding your weight or health is actually an opportunity for you to learn and grow and develop new skills. The last one, and I think this one is the sneakiest, but also probably the most important to pay attention to, would be your I am statements. So listen very carefully here. You are what you say you are after you say I am. You are what you say you are after you say I am. This comes up a lot in our office hours with Zivli members because what you say after I am reveals subconscious beliefs about yourself. We do a lot of mindset work inside of Zivli. 2 entire modules are dedicated to mindset to help you find and fix these kinds of limiting thoughts. Some common examples I hear are I'm too fat to do this, or I'm too lazy to go to the gym, or I'm too forgetful to log my food. I am, I am, I am. Again, your brain does not have the ability, unless you are consciously paying attention to your thoughts, to determine if the words you're telling yourself are true or not true. Your brain's job is to act congruently with your most dominant thoughts. So if your most dominant thoughts, which run in your subconscious brain, because that's the part of the brain that controls 90 to 95% of your thoughts in a day, are I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too lazy, I'm too busy, I'm stuck, I'm overwhelmed, I'm not seeing any progress, your brain will go about the day looking for ways to prove yourself right. So, a couple little shifts in a way that you can speak to yourself when you're catching these little I am statements is instead of saying I am lazy, say I'm feeling lazy, or I'm having the thought that I'm lazy, or even better, I'm aware that I'm having the thought that I'm feeling lazy. The more that you can disassociate with your thoughts and view them from an objective standpoint to ask yourself, is this thought true, rational, and serving me or not? The more power you have to change your thoughts to something better that serves you. Instead of saying, I'm overwhelmed, you can say, I'm learning, or I'm growing, or I'm having the feeling that I'm overwhelmed. I can choose to pace myself. I can choose to change my expectations. I can choose to view this as a learning opportunity. So I really hope that today's episode gave you a glimpse into the power of your thoughts. I hope that you resonated with at least one of these and that you take action on this information by number one, paying attention to these limiting thoughts, and number two, choosing a more productive, empowering thought. Again, your words create your world. This is a really popular time to start New Year's resolution, and all of those are fine and great. But my hope is that while you're chasing external goals, you're paying attention to your internal thoughts that are responsible for creating them in the first place. This is actually my New Year's resolution. I will be actively reflecting on these 6 thoughts throughout the year. I will be coaching myself to a more powerful mindset. If you're committed to changing your mindset and getting healthy this year, I hope you consider enrolling in Zivli this month. So, enrollment is only open from January 3rd through the 10th, and we start on the 11th. And I coach members about their thoughts and mindset each week in office hours. And if that's something that you need help with, we would love to support you. So, we hope that you have a fantastic week. We hope to see you in one of our upcoming live trainings this week, and I'll talk with you again soon.